5 ways to know the way you love so you never lose your power again. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 ways to know the way that you love so you get better insight in how your habits and how you see love so you can see if it's working for you or if not. And if not, I'm going to give you advice on how to change that so you don't have to feel in lust all the time or losing your power when you fall for a woman that you truly desire. Hi guys, my name is Apollonia Ponti. I'm a dating, relationship, and life coach that helps men attract high-quality women and live high-quality lives and get into a very healthy quality relationship. And I'm very happy to say I've been doing this for over 7 years, and you can check out many of my testimonials right below. If this is your first time visiting, I welcome you to subscribe to this YouTube channel and click that bell notification so you get notified every time I post a new video. Now let's begin. All right, the first way that you could love, which I like to call love styles, is Eros. Eros is a passionate, intense love characterized by strong sexual attraction and is all-consuming, desires for basically you to be with someone, and people with an Eros love style tend to be swept off their feet and fall deeply in love pretty quickly. They are often very passionate and romantic. So I'm going to ask you to really put on a piece of paper which one you are, take a mental note when you hear these. The advantages of Euro love is 1, intensity and passion. Euro's love is characterized by intense passion and physical attraction. This can make for a highly satisfying and exciting relationship. 2, a sense of adventure in this love often involves taking risk and trying new things. They can make the relationship feel like an adventure and can keep things feeling fresh and exciting. And then number 3 is strong emotional connection. Eros love to often involve a deep emotional connection between partners, which can be a source of comfort and support. But here are some disadvantages of Eros love. Unpredictability. Eros love is often characterized by intense highs and lows. This unpredictability can be frustrating and stressful and can make the relationship feel like an emotional roller coaster. 2 is they have some shallow nature to them because Euro love is primarily focused on the physical attraction and may lack the depth of other types of love. This can make the relationship feel shallow or lacking substance when they are getting into relationships and dating. 3 can be short-lived. A Euro's love is often short-lived as the intense passion, the heightened dopamine and excitement can eventually fade over time. This can make the relationship feel unsatisfying in the long term as well. Now let's get into the next one. Ludus love is a characterized by playing games and being non-committed. People with a ludus love style enjoy flirting and playing the field, and they often have several romantic partners at the same time. They enjoy the chase and the excitement of the pursuit, but tend to avoid serious relationships. Ludus love is characterized by a playful, carefree attitude towards love and relationships. It's often described as a game-playing love style. Here are some of the advantages and disadvantages of Ludus love. Advantages are flexibility. Ludus love is often characterized by a lack of commitment, which allows for a lot of flexibility in a relationship. This can be great for people who aren't looking for anything serious though. 2 is excitement. Ludus love is all about having fun, keeping things light. This can create a lot of excitement and adventure in a relationship, especially for those who enjoy the thrill of the chase, just like we talked about in number 1 in Euros. Number 3 is, and those will typically be Euros that will be attracted to these people. Number 3 is independence. Because Ludus love is often non-committed, both partners are able to maintain their independence, which can be great for those who value their freedom. Here are the disadvantages. Lack of emotional intimacy. Ludus love is often focused on physical and sexual attraction rather than emotional intimacy. This can make it difficult to form deep, meaningful connections with others. 2 is shallow relationships. Because Ludus love is focused on the thrill of the chase, it could lead to shallow surface level relationships that lack any real substance. Now, number 3 is heartbreak. Because Ludus love is often non-committed, it's not uncommon for partners to end relationships suddenly and without warning. This can lead to heartbreak for those who have become emotionally attached. 4 is fear of rejection. With Ludus love, there is always a risk of rejecting, which can be scary for those who are looking for more stability and security in their relationship. Now, number 3, storge. Storge love is characterized by a slow, gradually development of love. It is often compared to the love between family members and is characterized by a deep sense of comfort and security. People with a storge love style are often patient, loyal, and dependable in their relationships. Storge love, also known as companion love, is a type of love that is characterized by a deep and strong bond that develops over time between two people. Some advantages of this is one is comfort and security. Storge love provides a sense of comfort and security as a relationship grows and develops over time. The bond between two people can create a safe haven for both partners. Two is shared experiences. As time goes on, partners in storge love relationship build a history and shared experiences that create a strong foundation for the relationship. Three is trust. Storge love often involves a high level of trust, as partners have spent a significant amount of time getting to know each other and build a foundation of trust and understanding. Here are some disadvantages. One is lack of passion. While storge love is built on a strong bond, it can also lack the passion and intensity of other love styles such as eros love, because sometimes people will get addicted to this and think that they're too complacent in this type of love. Number two goes into what I was saying, complacency. In some cases, the comfort and security on a storge love relationship can lead to, I think, more complexities and lack of effort to keep the relationship fresh and exciting because they get kind of complacent in the relationship. They can. Not all people do. Number three is resistance to change. As a result of comfort and security provided by storge love, some partners may be resistant to change, leading to a lack of growth and development in the relationship. But that goes with everyone. I think there's a lot of people that have a storge love style which won't not do that. Overall, storge love can provide a strong and supportive foundation for a relationship, but it's important to balance this love styles with other elements of love as well, such as passion and excitement, in order to keep this relationship healthy and thriving. And this is actually my love style, by the way. Number four is Pragma. Pragma Love is characterized by practicality and is focused on long-term compatibility. People within Pragma Love style values as practical considerations such as compatibility and shared goals, religion, or over emotional intensity. They look for a partner who will most likely be complementing with their lives and support their desires, goals, and values. The advantage of Pragma Love is it's practical. Pragma Love is a practical approach to love and relationship, focused on finding a partner who meets a specific criteria and requirements. This type of love can lead to stable, long-lasting relationships based on shared values, interests, and goals. Compatibility as well. Pragma Love emphasizes compatibility over passion. It makes it easier to build a strong and harmonious relationship. People in this type of loving relationship are more likely to have similar lifestyles and share common interests, leading to less conflict and more cooperation. Pragma's love is based on realistic, basically, expectations of life, which can help to reduce disappointment and heartbreak in a relationship. When both partners are on the same page about what they want from this relationship, it can be less frustrating and a greater sense of security. Now, as you know, I'm a coach that has coached over 30 countries, more than 30, like 40 countries. And the thing about this is these type of love can also blossom in culture things. So basically, if I have clients that are Indian and that have been arranged in arranged marriages, I have clients that are Jewish and only want a Jewish woman. This is where those type of love styles will kind of come in because it's really driven on compatibility and values. Here are the disadvantages of Pragma Love. There could be a lack of excitement, not always, but Pragma Love can sometimes lack the excitement and passion of other types of love, leading to a sense of boredom or complacency in the relationship. People in this type of love relationship may find that their relationship lacks the intensity and excitement that other couples experience. You also may have a difficulty adapting. Number two in this is a disadvantage, is Pragma Love requires a certain level of compatibility and can make it difficult to adjust to changes in the relationship. When circumstances change, people in this type of relationship may struggle to adapt, leading to tension or maybe even conflict. A third one is narrow focus. So Pragma Love focuses on practical and logical considerations most of the time, but this can lead to a narrow focus on the relationship because people in this type of loving relationship may not pay enough attention to the emotional aspects of their relationship because of the fact that it's never been in the forefront until it's taught in the relationship and they grow together. And that can lead to a lack of intimacy and connection. Now, before we get into number 5, which is mania, and I described that to you, what I want you to do is, if this is speaking to you, if you want to get more coaching around this, you want to resolve this, and you really want to become more aligned so you can clear out maybe your limiting beliefs, mindset, the way that you love, and become healthier in your own self habits, know your values, and really date with intention so you can attract that high quality woman, I want you to see if you're a great fit in working with me. I want you to book a call. Right below, there is a link. There is a 3-month transformational program that I do, and I'm consistently involved in with all my men, which get numerous results in these programs that I'm doing. It's my 3-month transformational algorithm of attraction program. Many men that have graduated in this program, which I'm happy to say are in committed relationships, are engaged, and some of them even married. The ones that I've done 2.5 years ago, 2 years ago, basically almost 70 to 80% of those men are actually engaged or in marriages because they're looking for long-term sustainable results. So if you are a man that is looking for long-term sustainable relationship, healthy relationship, this is a program for you. I'm your coach that is going to give you sustainable results from the inside out. Go ahead and book your free call right below. The link is right below. Sign up for that free call and let's speak, go over this program with you and see if you're a good fit. Now, let's go into number 5. Mania. Mania love is characterized by intense feelings of jealousy and possessiveness. People with mania love style often become obsessed with their partner and can display stalker-like behavior. They're often very jealous and possessive and can become emotionally unstable if their relationship is threatened. Mania love can be a roller coaster ride full of ups and downs. This love style is characterized by intense obsessive behavior and a need for constant attention and validation from their partner. This is also lived in narcissism, toxic relationships, manipulative relationships, and any type of abusive relationship as well. Many times other partners that are not the abuser but the abusee in the relationship can fall into these tendencies as well when they're in this what I would probably name spell. Right? More in the spell. While this love style can bring excitement and passion to a relationship, especially the intimacy, it can be very, very damaging. As I know myself, because I've been in these type of relationships, more fortunately for me, it was only once, but it was enough for many of us. And a lot of you that have been here probably ideally already know. And so you have to open up your heart again to live in trusting yourself to make better decisions. And that's why you're here. So I want to go over some disadvantages of mania love. That's why it's called mania. Possessiveness. Mania love can lead to possessiveness, jealousy, and control issues in a relationship. A person with mania love may feel threatened if their partner spends time with maybe friends or their family more, or just at all, and may become jealous of any attention given to other people. Number 2 is impulsive behavior. Mania love can really cause impulsive behavior, such as making big purchases without considering the consequences, or moving in right away without considering the consequences, or saying I love you too soon, which lives in the love bombing stages, right? Or they can make decisions that may be harmful also to the relationship. Intensity would be number 3. So the intensity of mania love can be exhausting, but yet emotionally draining for both partners. The constant up and downs can be really tiring, and the constant need for attention is just really exhausting for the partner. So number 4 is unhealthy dependency, which are the disadvantage obviously of mania love. Mania love can lead to an unhealthy dependency on the partner, as a person with mania love may become overly attached and feel kind of lost without their partner. And that's because a lack of trust is living in there, and also a lot of manipulation has already formed, which doesn't mean that they're true with that they're lost without their partner. It doesn't mean that they're true. It just means they believe it because of manipulation that was foreplaced. Mania love can also lead to a lack of trust in a relationship, as the partner may become suspicious or jealous of the other's actions or motivations. So in summary, basically, mania love can bring excitement and passion to a relationship. The intimacy can be out of this world, and it can be highly confusing because you're being manipulated. But it can also bring a lot of stress and negative emotions. It can make you lose a part of yourself, a sense of yourself. It is important to have balance and stability in your relationships, guys. And mania love may not be the best approach for any healthy or long-lasting relationship. So one of the things I want to remind you of is, if this is something you've experienced, as a coach myself that has been through this and helped many men come out of relationships like this, here's the thing, and this is, I've done a reel on my Instagram, on YouTube Shorts, and it's called about men's vulnerability. And one of the things I think society hasn't done great at is showing men how to own their emotions and regulate them so they don't have to be needy when they're vulnerable, because needy and vulnerable don't go in the same definition if used correctly. But what I've noticed in the men in general, with women, we have an avenue to talk about things a lot. It's very custom for us to talk about our emotions, but with men, it's not. And so when men get in these type of relationships, they tend to close off really easily, and either they get back into relationships that are like this, or they exit out of dating altogether, or they isolate, or they just don't trust themselves and they're scared of dating. I've helped many men to come out of this situation and find loving relationships. So if this has happened to you, I would encourage you to click that link below and book a call with me before we go into number 6. Book a call right below and see if you can work with me through my 3-month transformational program or one of my trained coaches for private coaching. Now let's go into number 6, agape. Agape love is characterized by selfless, unconditional love. People with an agape love style are often compassionate and forgiving, and they put the needs of others before their own. How many of you guys can relate to this? They love unconditionally and often seek to help and support their partners in any way they can. While this type of love can be beautiful and fulfilling, it also has its disadvantages. Here are a few. Vulnerability. Agape love often requires a great deal of emotional vulnerability, which can lead individuals too open and too hurt and really disappointed because of the vulnerability wasn't displayed correctly, because it was this all-in type of gamble type of mindset. Number 2 is lack of reciprocation. When individuals give agape love, they often do so with no expectations of receiving anything in return. This can lead to disappointment and frustration if the love is not reciprocated. The next one is burnout. The selfless nature of agape love can sometimes lead to burnout and exhaustion, because they just feel like they keep on opening their heart to people and it just keeps on getting stomped on, because they're just forthcoming with so much emotions and just saying, I'm not going to play games in love, and I'm just going to love hard and someone's going to love me. So individuals who give agape love may not take the time to take care of themselves, leading to stress and fatigue. Inadequate boundaries is huge in that agape love. The guys that are saying, oh, I don't want to play games. I'm just going to give my woman my cards, and I'm going to show them all my cards, and I'm just going to love hard, and a woman's going to love me, and I'm going to treat them so good, and which you would always treat a person good, but you're not going to have inadequate boundaries, inner boundaries within yourself. Agape love can sometimes blur the lines between love and enabling. This type of love may cause individuals to sacrifice their own well-being in order to help others, leading to feelings of resentment and frustration. Then the next disadvantage is the need for control. Believe it or not, agape love can sometimes lead individuals to try and control the people or situations they are trying to help. This can result in further stress and can damage the relationship. While agape love can be a beautiful and fulfilling form of love, it is important to be mindful of its disadvantages and find a balance between selfless love and self-care. Now that I've gone over these type of love styles, comment below what your love style is. And if this spoke to you, I want to know in the comments below if you want to see more material like this, as I love geeking out and really going deep about psychology of love so you can really get better in your relationships. Because you men, my goal in my life is for you to have healthy, sustainable, long-term happy marriages or happy relationships, whatever it is that you are seeking, because I know the importance of one, as I am in one, and I know how fulfilling of life you can live when you find your destiny and you find the love of your dream partner. So if you want to continue watching, I would encourage you to do so. Right over here I have a new video, how to use my TED formula to build deeper connections with women through conversation. If you like this one, I can guarantee you are going to love this next one, so go ahead and check it out. Remember, you are always loved, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.